Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. This is a WarHammer 40,000 Tier 10 Leman Russ. It is a vicious tank, and I'm going to show you a game where one of the guys on my team was playing it, and we're going to follow him and watch to see how this thing operated, and it was pretty good. He wasn't a high scorer, but it was still a good result to watch. We're going to look at the armor as well and, just get kind of the inside look at this to consider whether you would want to buy this tank or not. But first, please leave a like for this video. It'll help the YouTube algorithm. Also, if you'd like to help me even further, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already so you can get notifications of my daily videos that will help you get better and learn things you may not have known. So, now that we're done here, let's go see the stuff, shall we? Alright, this is the armor view for this tank, and this thing is a monster, as you can see. Clearly, really the first place you got to shoot it is in the tracks just to stop it from moving. That front piece all across the board, dark red, like nasty stuff, man. This is a nasty stuff here. That's not where you kill it, clearly. So, one of the weakest parts is the gun barrel. 71 millimeters. Well, you had that little purple thing in the front by the opening knob. I don't know what you call it, but whatever. But this thing has got monster armor, very difficult to kill, as you can tell. It's not super fast, though. That's probably its main weakness. But it moves pretty well, and you're going to see that yourself. So, go back here. So this has that old style World War I tracks that go and wrap around the entire assembly that holds the tracks. I don't know. But this thing was pretty good. I'm going to do the other tanks as well. So I think we should go now and look at the actual gameplay and see how this went. Welcome to Redshire. Now, I was playing my Iron Arnie tank. We're going to swap this over. There we go. Try this way, dummy. There we go. There's a Leman. So it seems to have decent acceleration, although its speed is not really that great. If you watch this guy, his maneuvers are pretty good, and it seems to control very well. Now this guy also has, well, enhanced targeting. You'll see that in the actual viewer. I'll show you. That'll get you seasick, actually. Not me, but other people. This game doesn't last too long. It's under 6 minutes. So the gun is pretty accurate. You're going to see some deflected shots off the turrets. No shot. There you go. That was one right there. That STRVK. You just bounce that shot like nobody's business. So it's pretty terrific when the body is covered by ground. Oh, you can barely see what's going on. Okay, enough of that business. STRVK down. Artillery got him. But this tank seems to be very mobile, somewhat agile for its goofy construction. And it moves fairly smooth, as you can see. I mean, the only thing wrong with that shot was that whoever was using this was not aware of how far they needed to lead the shot. But it went exactly where it was aimed. So you gotta say that gun is accurate. Same here. Again, didn't aim far enough in advance. And this guy's luck is just terrible. Man, he keeps looking at guys and they keep dying, but he's not doing any of the scoring himself. So it's both good and bad. Every time I look at a guy, he dies. The bad news is I'm not the one getting the points for it. But this guy targets the crud out of someone and then that guy instantly dies. I just hope he doesn't point that thing at me. So we're in the final 60 seconds of the game. Now I was running around like a maniac, taking care of other stuff. Four guys left. This guy does good damage, or did good damage. He just didn't get a kill is his only problem. You know, this tank is very vertical, which has positives and negatives. Alrighty. So this is my end of game screen. You know, all good. You know, real solid stuff. I was playing my Arnie tank in Tier 10 matches because it's a Tier 10 with the hopes of getting a good match with the Leman or the Nemesis. But on this one, all I got out of it was a Leman, so that was fine. So I'm working on another one for the Nemesis, and then I'll work on another one for the other tank, whose name escapes me at this moment. But we'll take care of that one at a time. So let's go back to the tank. So this is the Leman. Now, if you're considering this tank, you'll probably have already joined the Ultramarines. I was not considering this tank. Although it's kind of cool and useful, I just really don't, want to play a tier 10 tank. And I would feel that if I bought one of these tier 10 tanks, I'd have to play it more often. And I just don't have a lot of fun in tier 10 matches because they're just not fun to me. I mean, I play Arnie a little bit, enough where it's fun, but if I play too much, it gets boring. Same thing, I was also switching off of my Arnie tank and using my tier 10 Sheridan to, mix it up. I played a game of artillery, just some different stuff. But this tank looks pretty darn good. Max speed of 35, so ballpark, the secret on the tank speed maximum is like take 10%, double it, and that's how much you can add to it maximum speed. So 35 speed, 10% of that is 3.5. So 3.5 plus 3.5, that's 7. So you could make this a 42, which still is not a barn burner. But it seemed to have quick motion, which is good acceleration, which is good horsepower. The gun reloaded at a decent rate, I thought. So it's like I could see people using this tank and having great success with it once they mastered it. It's not one that I'm going to buy because I just don't want to do that tier 10 business on a constant basis. But if you're considering it, that's another story because it does look like a really darn good tank. The only reason that guy didn't have like 3 kills is because he just did not realize how far you were going to have to aim ahead of the guy in this tank. Because every one of those tanks, the judgment is a little bit different. It takes a little adjustment. But that guy had great shots, and when you saw the shots, they were dead on. So the accuracy of this gun must be good. So I would say the people who want this tank are probably going to enjoy it. Because the other one, the Teeth Breaker, looked fantastic as well. And so did when I saw games, and I'm going to make another video of the Igneous. That tank is another butt kicker. I've seen it in person, but we're going to watch a game where a guy goes through it and is using it to success, and you're going to see exactly what that's like. But I thought this was very successful, and this would be very helpful and useful if this is one of the ones you're looking at buying. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you a lot. Please tell your friends. Please remember to leave a like for this video. It would help me out a lot. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. You'll get notifications, and I make videos like this of interesting and not common stuff that will help you. I don't do like those other guys. I'm not all wrapped up in tier 10 and trying to show you how great who cares? It doesn't matter. I keep it real, as the saying goes. We're doing regular stuff on a regular basis, getting better one tank at a time. So thanks for watching the video. I'll see you guys later, and I'm going to be making that Ignis video very soon.